All right, so as you're creating this today, our Animalia inspired art piece, we have a couple of choices. So one, you could have come up with the words that we tried last time and created your sentence. Okay, and then I sketched out an idea of what metallic monkeys making marvelous masks with markers in a meadow of marigolds might look like. And so I have that drawing right there. It's a quick sketch. There's not a lot of detail. Okay. And then if you had a hard time coming up with your list of words here, then the other option you have is to use one of mine. So I've created a bunch of phrases for you. And on this paper, there's 2 lines per letter. The first line is the words that I used, the words that I came up with, just like I asked you to do last time. The second line is the actual phrase or sentence. So on my paper, I didn't need to worry about writing down that first line again. All I did was write down my sentence. So I have my sentence written down, and then I went ahead and did my quick sketch. So now I'm going to take this quick sketch and I'm going to turn it into a big art piece right here on my paper. So I've already kind of started drawing very lightly. I've drawn in my table from my idea sketch. And the next thing I want to do is put in my elephants. And we're going to kind of speed through this so that you can see the process that I take as I'm creating. Okay, so I have my drawing finished. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and outline everything with a Sharpie, or trace everything with a Sharpie, and that's when I will clean up some of my lines and fix some wobbly lines or different things. But you can see how large I drew. Everything was big because I wanted it to fill my space. That's why it's important for us to make our idea sketch inside a box that's similar in size, because that gives us an idea of how we're going to fill our space before we get this enormous paper that we need to fill. So now that you've seen the process that I take when I'm creating an art piece, it's your turn. I want to see something amazing that fills your space. And one thing, do you notice that all of my elephants are overlapping each other? This one's head is on top of this one, is on top of this one, is on top of this one. That's a way that I can create space, as in it goes back into my picture. So that's something that you can think about as you are creating your art piece today. So I can't wait to see what you create.